Musa advised received several death threats from Reams through YouTube and social media channels. Of course, they can never produce that. That's what the lawyer said. Did you ever? Where's that at? They ain't got it, but they can say, you know, in general. Anyway, he stated that on the videos, 187, Mujahid and his wife. Reams also stated that he had received a green light to take out Mukhtar and his wife. Mukhtar believes that Reams is capable of carrying out his threats and advised that he is in fear of his life and the life of his, I'm sure, family. You ought to see all the reports. I'm not going to read them all. But when they get me arrested, they go file a report, a stay away order on me. To say that,
but they call it here harassing you. Right.
They called, shoot, I got my phone this time. I just got this, let me see. Just for the heck of it. Okay, if anybody want to look, we'll just go back a little bit. And you can come and look right here at, it'll be, haven't been on the last 2 days. No caller ID, 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 on and on and on. No caller ID, no caller ID. That's what I'm saying is no, okay, but technically, you cannot call people on the phone and threaten them. They threatened me on this thing here. And leave doggone, right? They leave, you a punk. You mess with little boys. They done said stuff like that. Haven't they said this? They don't say what little boys, where? How the hell, where have I been around any little boys? Whose little boy? Their mom and them don't know it? Right? They say, can you imagine? They say literally anything. You got Imam Jamil put in jail. How? How? Just, would you explain that to anybody? How I got Imam Jamil put in jail from up here? Right? And anybody know Imam Jamil's case know it all derived from down there and stuff. Had absolutely nothing to do with us. But they just open and run their mouth. Why would they do something like that? Unless something is wrong with them. But they got started on this. They figured I would be kind of like Imam Jamil. Imam Jamil is a little high-strung. And they said, well, if they keep messing with me, that's what somebody said, I know they're lying, then I'm going to do this, that, and another. But they figured if he feels like that, they're the same age bracket, same attitude, they feel like they should be respected, they would think that that's what I would do too. They don't know that my background is in clowning and being clown, and I don't care. If we play in the dozens and I win the day, it's okay. If you say something and you got some good stuff against me, that's fine. That's what the dozens is about. I can't get mad. You know I like my, I can't do that. You can't, right? Especially if you going around messing with everybody. Man, where you get them shoes from? Man, them is sharp. You know you're making fun of everybody. So sometimes people gonna make fun of you. If you do that, that's your part of your lifestyle. You don't care. It's not win or lose. It's just engaging people with. So they figured they didn't know that. They figured this nigga. If we do all the stuff Mukhtar did, the stuff is right on there. He did it. Then I'm going to get mad. And then I'm going to respond. And if I respond, they figure they got me 24 hours, so 24/7. So if I go to somebody and tell them to take care of it, they're gonna be able to piece it together from 24/7. If I do it myself, they're gonna be, they don't mind losing a dummy like that, right? They do, people like that. He's of no more use. So we told them, no, we on your side, man. Officers on the scene advised that they observed the subject matching Ream's description exiting the building. Like a subject, it's a crime, I'm exiting the building. Officers made contact with Reams at the front door and was holding a green travel bag. Green travel bag. Officers ordered him to come out. He complied with the officer's command and was taken into custody without incident. Officer so-and-so handcuffs so-and-so. Officer Padilla conducted a search incident to the arrest. Officer Padilla advised me that during the search he located a set of keys in Ream's jacket, and car keys, and was missing a key from the property. I checked the key, blah, 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 blah. Once the building has been secured, I walked to the building with Mukhtar, and he advised me that the interior security cameras had been tampered with. I can do anything I want this, our building. One security camera had been removed from the wall and the wires had been cut. Another camera was partially removed. At first, they charged me with vandalism. They took that off. Third camera advised we advised that today, until Reams made entry into the building, the camera system, DVR, and monitor were found on the ground. I was also advised by Mukhtar that he located a plastic clear tote bag and a black travel bag near the front door, which contained documents, tax forms, property, accounting forms. It's true. I got everything legal. 3 sets of them. Mukhtar advised that these documents belong to the organization and are kept in the office inside the building. He told me that the documents did not belong to Reams and he did not have permission to take them. I looked at the documents and they did not have Reams' name on them. That's a super lie. Don't worry, we got that in court the way. It's okay. Moments later, I was advised by the little claimed plastic tote bag and travel bag. Now they keep, what the hell are they keeping anything in a masjid in a travel bag? You know, it's okay. But they don't know what they sound like. Travel bag, the guy, whoever was traveling is using a travel bag. Along with the documents inside. The documents found in Reams' bag and tote were returned to Mukhtar at the scene. They gave him every bit of my highest form of legal documents. Of course, now remember, they had already stole several sets. Every time I would go to Oakland, every time I would leave stash, I've leave several stashes of legal documents. That's why if they get the legal documents, I always got more. Because they would have to hit every one of them. Can you imagine that they're knocking over detail? And my documents, if they get enough of them, they're gonna have my detailed life, more than all the documents that I have back in '73, and when I did this, they got all of that. They got literally everything. And it don't do them no good. The documents found in Reams' bag were returned. Technicians, Ellis was on the scene and took photos of the scene. The property key by safekeeping. Based on Mukhtar's statement, Reams was voted out of the organization and did not have permission to be on the property, although I got the doggone everything from the state, from the Treasury Department. And I haven't sent it to me in Clarence Reams to make sure, anyway, and I got all that. It don't make no difference. Taking it into custody, don't make no difference. All of this is from their crime report. Okay. The point I'm making is, dear believers, you have some real mean people out there. What is this? This one happens to be San Francisco Airport. Release and detention. I'm getting on the airplane just like that. They done went through double security. Double security. Right? San Francisco Airport. This looks like 6/23, 2014. So I'm going through all the security. I done got through all of that stuff. Super duper. They even put a seal, you know, a little sticker from the Transportation Authority. For the special, it's a special sticker when you are at the top of the list. So I got that on my ticket. So I go on a plane, they come here a minute. I said, can I help you? I said, come here. I said, who the hell are you talking to? What you mean you said, come here? Who you think you're talking to, fool? You. And so all the people are sitting there, so these are witnesses. So now I got a captive audience. Why do you want to talk to me? There's a TSA right there. He walked me all the way over here. What do you want with me? You stand over there. I said, are you crazy? What do you mean I stand over there? For what? You know. And then now I got a captive audience. This is San Francisco, pretty liberal. So you can't harass me because I'm a Muslim. You can't do stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm a citizen of this country. I've been through what else do you need to know? I told you to stand over there. I said, you must be a damn fool. Who do you think you're talking to? Anyway, so they let the plane leave and but I said, you got to give me something to say that you didn't. That's why all of this is help and assistance, just like the Las Vegas thing. That's a file against them. A release and detained. He didn't detain me. I'm not doing nothing. Ain't nothing happened. But you didn't detain me. What if I get detained from South Africa? What if I get detained at the airport here? What if I get detained everywhere? A pattern develops. Why is the brother being detained on such a regular basis? This is to exclude certain, this is to exclude all the damage. This is April 3rd, April 12th this year. This is the case that I beat hands down. But it has supplemental motion. Says brief statement of facts, 1980s, Masjid al-Islam Incorporated, building and da-da-da-da-da. Then it goes down. They want to exclude this evidence. The victim's brother, Clarence Reams, appeared to be living, this is when they, February 21st, when they shot the dogs. And said that the door had been kicked in, but nothing had been taken. Reams Jr. was extremely uncooperative. He's supposed to be happy they didn't shot the dogs. And they say he's extremely uncooperative. Supplemental report notes that Reams Sr., was belligerent and confrontational on the scene. That's the one they got me sitting in the back of the car, and I got all the legal documents for the property. And I'm supposed to be smiling.
Right.
And I got all the witnesses there. I said, now, do you see this right here? And I'm loud talking them everything. But they write the report that Reams Sr. was belligerent and confrontational on the scene. When family members of Mr. Mujahid entered the building, Reams Sr. followed them inside, yelling that they were not allowed in the building. The building belongs to us. Police asked Reams to stay away, so they put me back there. They don't do nothing to condition. Mr. Mujahid's gun charges were subsequent. He done shot the dogs, and he's got a loaded gun and everything. But here's what happened. Mr. Mujahid's gun charge was subsequently reduced to misdemeanors. The animal cruelty charge was dismissed, and Mr. Mujahid pleaded to a deferred entry of judgment for gun charges. In other words, scot-free, not even probation. That's the way they work. Okay. Another officer spoke to Mr. Mujahid, who said that Reams had posted videos. This is at another time now. And I'm reading from all these official court records. So that it ain't nothing I'm saying, I'm just reading what they say. Another officer spoke with Mr. Mujahid, who said that Reams had posted videos on social media. Of course, y'all are here, y'all are the ones that did all this. Posted videos on social media stating that he would 187 Mujahid and his wife, and that he, Reams, had gotten the green light to take out the Mujahids. With all of this patience and love and everything, now I'm telling people on the social media, I'm gonna kill that nigga, and I'm going, this is what